Hello everyone, I'm Gina Flanagan and I'm principal of East Long Meadow High School, and I want to welcome you to tonight's Student Awards Achievement Night. So thank you so much for coming. Before we get going tonight, I'd like to recognize the lovely sounds of our student Martin Ryan, who played the piano introduction, so if you give him a hand. Tonight we honor more than 120 students for their excellence in the areas of academia, community service, leadership, sportsmanship, and commitment to learning and their school. Thank you to the parents, the teachers, community members, family and friends of these students, for it's your influence and support that has helped mold these students into the exemplary status that they are being recognized for tonight. I'd also like to acknowledge members of the East Long Meadow Public School District who support our students daily. Mr. Gordon Smith, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Pamela Blair, Assistant Superintendent for Schools for Business, Dr. Joanne Welch, Director of Student Services. I'd also like to recognize the East Long Meadow School Committee members that are here tonight. Mr. Bill Fonseca, Chair, Ms. Beth Marcy and Boucher, Vice Chair, and Mr. Richard Ficero. I'd also like to acknowledge members of the ELHS staff tonight who are present to honor our students. Mr. Robert Marhefka, Assistant Principal, Mr. Kevin McGee, Athletic Director, Mr. Frank Page, Assistant Principal, Ms. Linda Abel, English Teacher Department Chair, Ms. Kathy Daly, Science Teacher, Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Amanda DiNardo, Guidance Counselor, Ms. Jennifer Faulkner, Foreign Language Teacher, GSA Advisor, Mr. Anthony Feminari, Science Teacher and Department Chair, Ms. Denise Gauthier, Family Consumer Science Teacher, Mr. Elio Gonzalez, Math Teacher, Math Team Advisor and Department Chair, Ms. Terry Hellier, Secretary, you're going to get more of that later, Ms. Hellier, Ms. Margaret Huba, English Teacher, Drama Advisor, Ms. Lucrezia Illingsworth, Guidance Counselor, Mr. James Kiernan, Fine Arts Teacher, Band Director, and Department Chair, Mr. Todd Less, Tech Ed Teacher, Department Chair, Mr. Mark Macarini, Career Specialist, Ms. Nikki McGilvray, Environmental Clubs Teacher, Advisor and Science Teacher, Mr. Glenn Maller, Social Studies Teacher and Department Chair, Mr. John Martin, Guidance Counselor, Ms. Mary Jane McMahon, Family Consumer Science Teacher, Ms. Kristen Norden, Health Teacher and Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Lynn Reed, Key Club Advisor, Special Education Teacher, Ms. Shelby Smith, Guidance Counselor, Ms. Christine Ruger, Social Studies Teacher, Ms. Julie Stark, NHS Advisor and English Teacher, and Mr. Jeffrey Zilch, Social Studies Teacher. Thank you to all our teachers for attending tonight. A big portion of tonight involves granting over $100,000 in awards and college scholarships, with the average yearly cost of state college tuition now hitting $9,600, and that does not include room and board, and the average yearly private college averaging $3,300. I can tell you that our students are most appreciative of the generosity of the individuals and organizations that are here tonight to assist them with these costs. I'd like to recognize them now, but please hold your applause till the end. From Mount Holyoke College, Ms. Jennifer Merton. Ms. Mary Jane Kostick from the Alpha Chapter Award. Mr. Albert Bushy, American Legion, Post 293. Mr. Russell Rennell, Chaplain of American Legion, Post 293. Mr. Thomas Florence, Town Clerk, Past Boys State Attendee. ET2, Robert Jurgensen, United States Navy. Mr. Charles Gray, East Long Meadow Library Trustee. Ms. Layla Johnston, East Long Meadow Library Director. Ms. Jill Cameron, President of the Rotary Club. Ms. Adele Hill, immediate past President of the Rotary Club. Mr. Daniel Burak, Rotary Club. Ms. Joan Linehan, Rotary Club. Mr. Patrick Linehan, Rotary Club. Ms. Susan Grimaldi, Rotary Club LCAT Directors. Mr. Al Grimaldi, LCAT Director Scholarship. Mr. Don Mackey, LCAT Director. Mr. Edward Zimba, Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Donald Millett, Unico Club. Mr. Russell Denver, Hub International Scholarship. Mr. Douglas Long, Grand Knight, Knights of Columbus, number 9960. Mr. Paul Cloutier, Knights of Columbus. The Barrett family, Matthew S. Barrett Memorial Scholarship. Ms. Mona Bradley, Gordon S. Bradley Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Peter Bradley, Gordon S. Bradley Memorial Scholarship. The Camerlin Flynn family for Alex Camerlin Memorial Scholarship. The Skiffington family for Brianna Donovan Memorial Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. John Garwacki and family for Corey J. Garwacki Foundation Scholarship. Ms. Judy Bates for the Henry and Helen Johnson Scholarship. Ms. Mickaleen Kelly and family for the Brant Kelly Memorial Scholarship. Ms. Tony and Rosemary Quagliato for the Bruce Quagliato Memorial Scholarship. Radcliffe is the reason Arthur II Fight for Autism for the Heather A. Quinn Memorial Scholarship. The Sunter family for Brian Sunter Memorial Scholarship. The Villameno family, Carmelo R. Villamena Memorial Scholarship. Ms. Ray Davis from the East Long Meadow Garden Club. Ms. Sue Lamondia for the Tony Markowski Book Award. Mr. Tony Markowski for the Tony Markowski Book Award. And Ms. Rose Stella for the Tony Markowski Book Award. Ms. Celeste O'Brien for the East Long Meadow Scholarship Foundation. Ms. Mary Conway, the East Long Meadow Scholarship Foundation. And Mrs. Tom Serrato, Kelly Fredette Lumber Scholarship. Please give them a big round of applause for supporting our students. So now we will begin the presentation, and I ask, as the recipient hears his or her name, please come forward to the stage to receive your award, and then please take a seat on the stage behind me. The first award for tonight is the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Administrators Association Award. This Student Achievement Award is presented to a graduating senior by the MSSA Professional Services Committee for Improvement and Achievement. This student has impressed me from the very minute she walked through the doors at East Long Meadow High School. She has been extremely active in many social causes through her involvement in the GSA. I am very proud to say that next year she will be attending Barnard School for Columbia University, where I'm sure she's going to continue to go on and do great things for the world. This year's award goes to Jasmine Sabadosa.
Good evening. It's my honor to present a Certificate of Academic Excellence from the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents. And this award is awarded to students who have qualified under the standards prescribed by the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents. This year's award winner is Jillian M. O'Toole.
Good evening. The Bay Path College Book Award is donated by the Alumni Association and goes to a junior girl for her academic excellence in school citizenship. Tonight, that award goes to Caitlin E. Perman. Congratulations, Caitlin.
The Dartmouth College Book Award is donated by the Dartmouth Alumni Club of the Pioneer Valley to the junior who best combines the qualities that distinguish her in study, sports, and spirit. This year's recipient is Jenny Gao.
The Elms College Book Award is donated by Elms College to a junior whose personal values and aspirations most closely align with the mission of Elms College to educate students who have distinguished themselves inside and outside of the classroom. This year's recipient is Diego F. Saavedra. Mount Holyoke College Science Award is awarded to a junior girl in the top 5% of her class who has exhibited academic promise and aptitude in science, and who, through her scholarship, leadership, or community or extracurricular involvement, has shown a commitment to excellence and a willingness to accept challenges and risks. This year's recipient is Allison M. Stevens.
Good evening, everyone. The St. Michael's College Book Award is awarded to two juniors who have demonstrated a sustained and sincere commitment to a community service within the local community and has taken on a leadership role. The students must also be an inductee of the National Honor Society. This year's recipients are Miss Lily M. Russo and Mr. Joseph A. Iacovoni.
Good evening. The Smith College Book Award is donated by the Springfield Smith College Club to a junior girl with the ability to combine academic achievement and community participation. This year's Smith College Book Award recipient is Megan E. Miracle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure tonight to give out the Springfield College Book Award, donated by the Springfield College to a junior whose personal values and aspirations most closely align with the mission of Springfield College: to educate students in spirit, mind, and body for leadership and service to humanity, and has demonstrated an exemplary record of service to their high school community and the community at large. It's my pleasure this evening to present this award to Mr. Seth A. Bracci. It's also a pleasure to give out the Western New England University Book Award. This award is given to a junior who shows a high level of leadership through extracurricular activities and community service. The Western New England University Book is chosen each year to offer opportunities for students to generate scholarly discourse, as well as examine personal perceptions, values, and attitudes. This year's recipient, Tyler C. Dumas.
Williams College Book Award is awarded to a junior in the top 5% of his or her class who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year's Williams College Book Award recipient is Martin J. Ryan.
The Yale University Book Award is awarded to a junior who has achieved distinction in both academic and extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Jack A. Donahue.
Good evening. I'm Charlie Gray. I'm the current chair of the Board of Trustees of the East Long Meadow Public Library. My honor to represent the trustees of the East Long Meadow Public Library, our immediate past chair, Art McGuire, Ginny Robbins, Diane Tiago, David Boucher, and Cindy McNaught. It's also a great honor to represent and to introduce to this group our new librarian, this year actually, Miss Layla Johnston. And if you haven't met Layla yet, be sure and stop by the library, pick up a couple of books and meet Layla. She's a terrific person. I want to give special thanks to the administration and the teachers at East Long Meadow High School and guidance counselors who have collaborated with us in the awarding of this award, specifically Gina Flanagan and Dan Myers, the East Long Meadow High School librarian. On Layla Johnston's committee from the library was Jenny Kinder, our children's librarian, and Kay McCormick, who's our children's librarian associate. This year's recipient, Rachel Wood, is a dedicated volunteer who has helped our library in many ways, most specifically with our summer reading program. I also have come to know that not only is she a terrific person, lights up a room everywhere she goes, but she's also an accomplished musician, can play many instruments and also sings. When you go to the library, you'll recognize her by volunteering, plus she usually hums when she's working on key. So this year's recipient of the East Long Meadow Public Library Trustee Book Award, which is given to the member of the junior class who has demonstrated a sustained interest in libraries and reading throughout the school year, is Rachel L. Wood.
It's a special honor for the Guidance Department this evening to present the President's Award for Educational Excellence. This award is given to seniors who have, in academic coursework, after 7 semesters, earned a 3.5 grade point average on a 4.0 system. We have a lot of recipients this evening, folks. What I will do is I will call up sort of one column at a time, so if we could hold our applause until the end, that would be great. Kelsey L. Allen. Nathan J. Arnst. Rachel E. Acevedo. Zachary J. Babineau. India R. Barron. Michael D. Bazile. Colin D. Bliss. Colin P. Casey. Abigail G. Chapdelaine. Hannah Choi. Joseph R. Connery. Anna E. Curley. I'd like to recognize Samantha J. Dinney, who could not be with us tonight. Taylor A. Juba. Hannah W. Ellison. Nina M. Fazio. And Julianne R. Fair. Harley M. Foley. Emily R. Goggin. Madeline A. Hayes. Emily A. Haropoulos. Lena M. Yakobuki. Sorry. Practiced it 25 times, too. Hannah K. Kennedy. Kabir S. Karana. Hannah R. Canal. Tyler D. Lehman. Lindsay P. Manning. Jennifer L. Malansik. Sarah N. Malansik. Jesse A. Monjone. Brianna M. Murphy. Jillian T. Murphy. Michaela E. O'Shea. And Jillian M. O'Toole. Miss Carly M. Piemonte. Andrew J. Plifka. Michaela T. Race. Matthew J. Rodolakis. Jasmine N. Sabadosa. William M. Saylor. Andrea N. Singh. I hear you laughing at me already out there. Alexandra A. Strelnitskaya. Samantha M. Surratt. Catherine F. Sweeney. Natalie A. Thibodeau. Adeyemi K. Thomas. Francis R. Torsha. Nicole M. Trombley. Taylor M. Twining. And last but certainly not least, Ho I. Wang.
Good evening. I would like to extend my congratulations to the students who will be inducted this evening. On behalf of those who are currently members of the East Longmeadow High School National Honor Society, we welcome you. The membership of the East Longmeadow National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The inductees are Michael D. Bazile, Emily R. Goggin, and Diego F. Saavedra.
Good evening. I'm Russ Rennell, chaplain of Post 293, American Legion. My companion, Mr. Al Bushy, and Mr. Thomas Florence. These awards this evening are by Post 293 American Legion and the East Longmeadow Chamber of Commerce to 2 junior boys who are outstanding in the following: leadership, citizenship, scholarship, courage, honesty, and character. These boys will be attending Stonehill College in Northeastern for a week in June. The recipients are Sajan S. Pleviak and Noah D. Secondo. Congratulations. Congratulations. And these awards by Post 293 American Legion and East Longmeadow Chamber of Commerce to 2 girls who are outstanding in the following also: leadership, citizenship, scholarship, courage, honesty, and character. These girls also will be attending Stonehill College in Northeastern for a week in June. The recipients are Catherine B. Moynihan, Allison M. Stevens. Thank you.
Annually, the United States Navy awards 4-year Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps scholarships to qualified high school students throughout the country. These scholarships are awarded through a highly competitive national selective process and pay tuition and other financial benefits worth as much as $180,000 at many of the country's leading colleges and universities. The NROTC scholarship program not only provides a college education for these qualified young men and women, but is purposely designed to train them for service as commissioned officers in the United States Navy to lead sailors and become future leaders of the United States. The Commander, Naval Service Training Command, in recognition of superior achievement takes great pleasure in presenting this 4-year Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps Scholarship Certificate to Nathan J. Arntz, attending the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute.
Good evening. I'm pleased to be here in East Long Meadow representing Alpha Chapter of the Delta Kappa Gamma Society. Each year we give a cash award to a young woman who is planning to pursue a career in education. This year's recipient is Michaela O'Shea. Congratulations, Michaela.
So I just have to say, first of all, is this incredible or what? I mean, seriously? I was just sitting there just watching as all this was taking place and thinking about how when it was my turn to be in high school, I wouldn't have been actually allowed in this room. But I did figure things out once I got to college, and it made me really appreciate the friends of mine who were like those that we see on the stage behind us. And I just want to take a second to say that it's a true honor to be part of the organizations that are here tonight, recognizing all these incredible kids and students, young men and women. My son told me that they don't like to be called kids, so young men and women. And the fact that we're part of the best school system in Massachusetts, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is absolutely phenomenal. So my name is Edward Zemba. I'm with the East of the River Five-Town Chamber of Commerce. It is a distinct honor and privilege to offer these awards. So the following scholarships are awarded to students who utilize the Career Center to explore career options before going on to college through a job shadow or externship. And I have to say that Mark Macarini, by the way, who unfortunately was not able to be here tonight because he wasn't feeling well, but I'd like to give Mark a round of applause for all of the hard work he puts into that center. So the first $1,000 scholarship is to go to Kelsey L. Allen. I was supposed to have some help up here with some of my friends, but unfortunately they weren't able to be here, so I'll be jumping back and forth here. Tyler D. Lehman. We have two more awards to give, and this is for the Leonard Presson, William, and Polly Stebbins Scholarship. And I have to add that as much as it's a $500 scholarship, which is amazing in and of itself, the Stebbins family, among other families in the area, have done some incredible things in the world of business to help our state and to help really innovate and bring things forward. So I think it's a real honor that this next award goes to Emily R. Goggin. just asking if her legs are getting tired yet. So I can't tell you guys how much of an inspiration all of you are to many of us here tonight. So this last award, this $500 scholarship, goes to Andrew J. Plifka.
So unlike a teenager, I asked permission to do this first. If I can have the following students come join us, because most of you are up here. Kabir Khurana, Jillian O'Toole, Tyler Lemon, Jessica Shea, Hannah Choi, Ho Huang, Robert Lawless, Daniel Kelly, and Megan O'Reilly. And if you just stand on the side, please. The lovely Mrs. Hellier to help us out with that later on. We are from the East Longmeadow Rotary Club, as well as the East Longmeadow Rotary Memorial Scholarship Foundation. We are pleased to award about $19,000 of the just over $100,000 scholarships this year. Each of these scholarships are vetted through our committee, and we use a total person concept, so we just don't look at who gets the best grades. We also look at their community involvement, their school contributions, future plans and goals, and their letters of recommendation. So we're very pleased this year to present to Kabir Khurana the Earl McDonald Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $3,000. Jillian O'Toole, the James Davis Memorial Scholarship for $3,000. To Tyler Lemon, the Douglas Burek Memorial Scholarship for $2,000. To Jessica Shea, the second Douglas Burek Memorial Scholarship for $2,000. To Hannah Choi, the Jean Ferentz Burek Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. To Ho Wang, the second Jean Ferentz Burek Memorial Scholarship, again, $2,000. To Robert Lawless, the East Longmeadow Rotary Memorial Scholarship Foundation Scholarship for $2,000. To Daniel Kelly, the Willie Ferraro Memorial Scholarship for $1,500. To Megan O'Reilly, the Michael Linehan Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. These all go together. I think that's all of them. All right, I believe Susan's up. See, I know you all want to get home, and I have 8th grade math and science to do, so I'll have to excuse myself.
Okay, I'm pleased to present 5 awards tonight, and it's for the writer, what stands for the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. Our club has taken upon itself each year to go and give 5. It's the time for a student spends one whole day at the Springfield College campus, learning all the different leadership skills that different businesses have sent their executives to. So the first one that I have here is Gregory Turnberg. Our next recipient is Abigail Donahue. Our next recipient, Marco Gumarez. Our next recipient is Samuel Leone. In the selection of all these students, I've been fortunate enough to be able to have the assistance of our guidance department, Lou Illingsworth, and she has, for each one of these categories, we've had a guidance counselor pick each individual one so that we would have a wide perspective offered here. And so our last recipient is Michael O'Shea.
Good evening. My name is Russell Denver. I'm happy to present the Hub International New England Scholarship. Hub International New England is the largest insurance and financial services organization in New England, and we're part of Hub International, which has offices in over 300 locations across the country. We're pleased to be able to offer a graduating senior in each location that we have offices a scholarship. The scholarship this year, the recipient is Kelsey Allen.
Good evening, everyone. This evening, I'll be presenting the Hugh O'Brien Award, also known as the Hobie. Since 1958, the Hugh O'Brien Youth Foundation has been holding leadership seminars for our 10th graders throughout the United States. These seminars, held regionally at various colleges, bring young people together to develop leadership potential, to encourage and assist students in their quest for self-development and self-identification, to introduce potential leaders to today's leaders through informational seminars, to provide exposure to the opportunity to explore America's incentive system and democratic process. This year's student ambassador is Jake S. Brady. And unfortunately, Jake couldn't be with us tonight, so I will be accepting this award on his behalf.
This next award is actually in appreciation of one of your teachers. Not having students of our own, we've actually got a chance to witness the growth of all the different students that have gone through the LCAT. And officially, it's called the LCAT Director Scholarship. Officially, I wanted to call it the LCAT Don Mackey Director Scholarship. So since we're presenting it, I appreciate the liberty. And this LCAT Director Scholarship is awarded to a junior or senior East Long Meadow High School student who has shown exemplary skill and dedication to the production community programming as an LCAT volunteer. We are pleased to announce this year's recipient, Robert J. Lawless.
Good evening. Well, I'm really happy for LCAT to present, first of all, the LCAT Media and Communications Scholarship. This is presented to a graduating senior whose participation with LCAT throughout high school has led to his pursuit of college study in news, media arts, broadcasting, or mass communications, or possibly sportscasting. I'm honored and very, very grateful to present this award tonight to Colin P. Casey. And next, the LCAT Community Journalism Scholarship. And I'm very, very proud of our student journalism program, and the recipient of this award has really exemplified the best of what our students are capable of and the commitment and dedication they have to the community through community news. This scholarship is presented to a graduating senior whose participation with East Longmeadow Community Television has made a significant impact on the quality and availability of news and information provided through LCAT News and other LCAT programming. And again, I'm very, very delighted to present this award to Courtney A. Ingalls.
Good evening. This scholarship is for Matthew Barrett Memorial. This scholarship was established in memory of Matthew Barrett, class of 2017. It is awarded to a student who is planning to further their education with consideration to students who have exhibited strength and dependability in high school athletics. And it's an honor to give this to Nick Otteson.
Good evening. I'm very happy to present the Gordon S. Bradley Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is in memory of Gordon S. Bradley, my grandfather, who was a 40-year supporter of the East Longmeadow Scholarship Foundation. And this is a second semester award given to a graduating senior with consideration based on academics, co-curricular activities, and a willingness to help others. I'm very happy to present this award to Abigail G. Chapdelaine.
Good evening. The Camerlin family could not be with us tonight and asked that I present Alex's scholarship tonight. They asked that I present it with heartfelt understanding on how bittersweet and sad it is, as well as happy that someone carries on his dream. The Alex Camerlin Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Alex Camerlin, class of 2008, and is awarded to a deserving East Longmeadow High School student planning to pursue Alex's dream of video production. Tonight's recipient is Naomi D. Hill.
Good evening and congratulations to all of the recipients of scholarships and awards tonight. I am here to present the Mary Lou Donahue Scholarship, which is presented to honor Mrs. Mary Lou Donahue, who was a nurse in our school district for 26 years. Upon her retirement, we created a scholarship which is given to a worthy student who is entering a Bachelor of Science nursing program. And I'm very happy to announce that this year's recipient is Terry Nugent.
Good evening. Each year, the Brianna Christine Donovan Memorial Scholarship is given to a senior who plans on continuing their education. The student is chosen based on their character, attitude towards others, and appreciation for life. This year, I am honored to be presenting this scholarship in memory of Brianna to someone who we know embodies all of these qualities. It is our honor and pleasure to present this year's award to Ms. Sabrina Gane.
Okay, me again. For the 7th year, I am presenting the Richard L. Ficero Scholarship. The scholarship, donated by Jostens in honor of Mr. Richard Ficero, retired 23-year principal of East Longmeadow High School, is awarded to a graduating student who embodies the values and mission of the school. The award is given to a student who is a school council, school committee representative, and has displayed leadership skills and a commitment to the high school. This year's recipient is Adeyemi Thomas.
Hi. The Corey J. Garwacki Foundation Scholarship in memory of Corey Garwacki, class of 2005, is awarded to a high school senior entering an accredited college or university who has proven exceptional community service and/or volunteer work, with preference given to students considering a major in the field of communications. We are very honored to award this scholarship to Tyler D. Lehman.
I love you, Tyler!
Good evening. It's my honor to be here tonight. My name is Judy Bates, to present 2 scholarships for $4,000 each in memory of 2 very special people to me, Henry and Helen Johnson. This year's recipients are Catherine Connor and Logan Bono.
Good evening. My name is Michaelyn Kelly, and my son Brant transferred to the East Long Meadow during his sophomore year. His love of football led him to team up with Johnny Martin, Jeff Niznik, Rick Baker, Sean Santinello, Dan and Kevin Paquette, and his twin brother Mark. It takes teamwork to make a team. These young men led their team to the regional Super Bowl in 1995 and 96. What does it take to be a member of a team? Tenacity, reliability, and love of the game. With these characteristics in mind, I am so honored to present this year's Brant Kelly Memorial Scholarship to Kevin Lemke.
Good evening. This is the 19th year that we have awarded the Bruce V. Quagliato Memorial Scholarship in memory of our son. This is a full one-year tuition to Holyoke Community College, and this year's recipient is Brianna P. Murray.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? My name is Steve Eckstein. I am a science teacher here at the high school. This is my uncle, Radcliffe Kennison, and together he is the president. I am the vice president of a nonprofit here located in East Long Meadow entitled Radcliffe is the Reason and Arthur to Fight for Autism. This nonprofit's goals are to raise awareness and acceptance of autism, which is now a developmental disorder that affects 1 in about 55 children. This is our first award given this year, and it's in honor of Heather A. Quinn. Heather A. Quinn was a beloved special educator who worked for many years here in the district. It is awarded to a past student of hers, or a student that is passionate about special education. It is our honor to give this award to Christopher R. Schiavelli.
Good evening. I'm pleased to present the Susan Rolfe Scholarship. This is a memorial scholarship given in honor of Susan Rolfe, an East Long Meadow High School math teacher, and it's awarded to seniors both for their commitment and their dedication to learning math. I can tell you that Susie would have loved these two young ladies. She would have loved having them in class. I'm pleased to present the award to Brianna Murphy and Jillian O'Toole.
The Ralph Schindler Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship in memory of Ralph Schindler, East Long Meadow High School principal from 1964 to 1979. It is awarded to a graduating senior planning to enter a technical or trade program or a community college immediately following graduation. This year's recipient is Elijah S. Quinones Prendergast.
Tonight, I will be presenting the Brian Sunter Memorial Scholarship in memory of my son, Brian. We lost him 3 years ago, but he was a member of the class of 2005. This scholarship is for a cross-country runner or runners that demonstrate teamwork, team spirit, determination, drive, and passion for the sport of cross-country. They will be $1,000 recipients this year, and our first award winner is to go to Andrew Plifka. Our next recipient is Patrick Varhu. And third, last but not least, Ho Wang.
Good evening. I'm here because of my mother, Kamala R. Villameno Memorial Scholarship. This $500 scholarship is awarded to an East Long Meadow High School senior planning to attend a 2- or 4-year college, technical, or trade program. Consideration is given to candidates who demonstrate humility, social responsibility, and a commitment to a positive impact in the lives of others. The recipients are Benjamin G. Goulet and Megan M. O'Reilly.
The East Long Meadow Garden Club is a nonprofit organization established in 1969 for the purpose of encouraging all phases of gardening, conservation, and civic beauty. With this year's award, the club has supported East Long Meadow High School students with over $25,000 in scholarships. Our 2017 recipient of $1,000 is Hannah Kennedy.
Good evening. The Knights of Columbus, Council Number 4306, is honored to provide $1,000 scholarships to 5 deserving students. These students have demonstrated academic achievement,
participate in co-curricular activities, and exemplify community service. The recipients: Emily R. Gogan, Daniel S. Kelly, Tyler D. Lehman, Brianna M. Murphy, and Megan M. O'Reilly.
Good evening. The Tony Markowski Book Award is presented to a graduating senior who will be attending college in the fall and has exhibited outstanding and diverse volunteerism for the community of St. Michael's Church. This year's wonderful recipients are Emily Plourde and Patrick Varhue.
Good evening. My name is Paul Cloutier. Our grand knight, Doug Long, couldn't make it this evening, but I'm proud to represent him. Also proud to be here to award a couple of scholarships from the Knights of Columbus 9960 at St. Michael's. First scholarship is to Colin Paul Casey and Brianna Murphy.
Good evening. Quite excitement. Mrs. O from the Meadowbrook Library, now volunteering with East Long Meadow Scholarship Foundation. And I'm much better with a book up here, reading, and I remember them. I don't know if they, I always ask, do you remember listening to a story? I'm like, no, not really. I go, oh, I remember them. So good to be here. Congratulations to all of them. We have the East Long Meadow Scholarship Foundation is kind of like an umbrella with these below awards that will be following. East Long Meadow Scholarship was started in 1961, and the scholarships range from 400 to 600 and are renewable. And we can do that thanks to the volunteer parents of the recipients that help to raise funds throughout the year. We have helped approximately 1,220 students with over 620,000 in scholarships. And they're funded by the donations from area businesses and members of the community, student recipients going door to door asking for donations, fundraising on behalf of all volunteer parents, such as at the football booth, and memorial donations. This year's recipients for the East Long Meadow Scholarship Foundation are India Barron, Colin P. Casey, Tyler Lehman, and Brianna Murphy. Okay, the Lewis B. Scholarship Fund, that was a fund created in memory of Lewis B. by his family in 1997. Scholarships are awarded annually to a deserving student pursuing a degree in engineering or applied sciences for $1,200 each. This year's recipient is Ho Wang. The Howard Moffett Fund was created in 2009 in memory of Howard Moffett, a lifelong resident of East Long Meadow. These scholarships are $500 each, and again, are renewable. The recipients are Logan Bono, Catherine Connor, Danielle Fontaine, Emily Fullerton, Megan O'Reilly, Jessica Shea, Carolyn Serrard, Patrick Varhu, and Emily Wands. The last award under our help and guidance is the Kelly Fredette Scholarship. This will be presented by Tom Serrato from Kelly Fredette. He approached us and wanted us to vet for a scholarship recipient to be given to a student pursuing a degree in building in the lumber field, and the Scholarship Foundation assisted in this application screening. This year's recipient is Kabir Karana.
The Unico Club is proud to present 4 awards. The first is the Unico Academic Achievement Award. The recipient, Nicole M. Trombley.
The Bobby Hood Memorial Scholarship is presented to India Barron.
Okay, I'll make this quick. I was asked by the East Long Meadow Unico to present the Ronnie Hood Scholarship this evening, and that's because Ronnie Hood was a very important man in my life, my father. And he loved the East Long Meadow Unico because, just like with any service organization, it's so fulfilling to be part of something greater than ourselves. So I hope for this class that you find that, and I hope that you find that being a go-giver more than a go-getter is way more important in this life. So I think this student has it all figured out, so I'd like to, it's my pleasure to award the Ronnie Hood Scholarship to Mr. Tyler Lamont.
The Albert Tranghese Brian Piccolo Award is an athletic award. For those of you who don't know, Brian Piccolo was a professional football player, passed away. Gail Sayers was a teammate of his that started this. It's given out nationally all over We added Baba, who was a very special person to us and one of our unicornians. And I couldn't find a more deserving guy for this award than Nick Cafaro.
I have the pleasure to present the Business Department Award. It is given to a student who is a self-starter and has shown a strong aptitude for the various areas of the business curriculum. I am proud to present this year's Business Award to Rachel Azevedo. And also the Business Club Scholarship, which is given to a senior who has demonstrated essential business qualities, including leadership, communication skills, academic achievement, and ethics. This year's scholarship is given to Patrick Varhue.
Good evening. The English Department Awards are presented to students who exhibit outstanding achievement in all aspects of English, including literary interpretation, writing skills, discussion leadership, project originality, and oral presentation facility. This year's Junior Book Award is presented to Sejan S. Pleviak. And this year's Senior Book Award is presented to Ashley D. Allen.
Good evening. We are here to announce the students receiving awards from the Family and Consumer Science Department.
Each student made a unique and outstanding contribution beyond our expectations in the culinary arts and child development classrooms.
They exhibited a professional manner in all tasks as they interacted with their peers, staff, preschoolers, and elders in the community. Through their dedication and passion, they refined their exceptional skills inside and outside the classroom. We are delighted to present the 2017 awards to Nicole Tremblay for Culinary Arts,
Frank Torsha for Child Development,
and Aaliyah Celant for the Family and Consumer Science Department Award.
It's been a great week for fine and performing arts here at East Long Meadow High School. There's a terrific art show in the hallways on either side. I encourage you to take a look. Last weekend, the drama production directed by Marge Huba starred many students you see on stage, and last night, the spring concert featured many students. Many of these students, they bring home the grades, they serve their communities, they're performing on that stage and enhancing our building with beautiful artwork. In the fine arts, the award for outstanding achievement in visual art goes to Jennifer L. Melanchik and Sarah N. Melanchik. And in music, the award goes to Colin D. Bliss and Amanda G. Spear.
Good evening. I am presenting the Drama Club Senior Award. This award is given to a graduating senior who has made a significant contribution to the Drama Club during 4 consecutive years of membership. The recipient for this evening's award couldn't be here because appropriately he is at this moment on stage in a performance. Okay, and the recipient is Dylan Pereira.
Buonasera, Kalispera, und guten Abend, berühmte Gesellschaft. I'm pleased to be here to present the Foreign Language Awards this evening. First, El Premio de Español, the Spanish award is given to students who have achieved an outstanding record in their advanced study of Spanish. This year's recipient, Nicole Trombley. Then, Le Prix de Français, the French award, is given to a student who has achieved an outstanding record in their study of French. This year's recipient, John Donahue. And finally, the Premium Latinum, the Latin award is given to a student who has achieved an outstanding record in the study of Latin. And this year's recipient is Emily Heropoulos. I am also absolutely delighted to be presenting awards from the National Latin Exam this evening. These students are recognized for their performance on the National Latin Exam, which is taken annually by more than 150,000 students, and these 8 students scored in the top 2 tiers nationally. First, we have 4 silver awards, maxima cum laude for Latin 1. Nicole Coolidge, Blair Dumas, Isabel Hansman, and Sam Van Buren. Next, there's a gold Summa Cum Laude Award in Latin 2, Grace Rajan. At Latin 3, we have another gold Summa Cum Laude Award presented to Jenny Gao. And finally, another Silver Maxima Cum Laude Award in Latin 3 to Rachel Wood.
All right, I know you all love high-level math and have been waiting for this moment all evening. The Math Department Awards. I have 3 outstanding young ladies to present to you. First of all, as the coach of the math team at East Long Meadow High School, it's a great pleasure to present the student who scored the highest number of points in competition. You'll be seeing her again in next year in the awards night for the math department, Jenny Gao. Next up is the Computer Science Award, which is given to the student who is demonstrating a high degree of proficiency in advanced computer classes. I'm happy to present this award to Andrea Singh. And last but not least, the Math Department Teachers Award. This is a special award because it's voted by all the teachers in the department. And once again, we have a unanimous choice this year, an outstanding young lady who has excelled in mathematics, Brianna Murphy.
The Rensselaer Medal is awarded to a member of the junior class who has displayed outstanding achievement in math and science. Should this medalist apply, be accepted, and enroll at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, he will receive a scholarship of $25,000 per year, totaling $100,000 over 4 years. This year's recipient is Jack A. Donahue. The Bosch and Lohm Award is awarded in recognition for outstanding academic achievement, good character, and superior intellectual promise in the field of science. Should this award winner apply and be accepted at the University of Rochester, he will be considered for a $7,500 per year scholarship, totaling $30,000 over 4 years. This year's recipient is Sujin S. Pleviak.
Good evening, everyone. History awards. The History and Social Science Department Award is given to an outstanding senior who has excelled in his or her history and social science courses throughout their 4 years at the high school. And we are pleased to present this year's award to Jasmine N. Sabadosa. The Academic Achievement Award is given to a senior whose average ranks among the highest in history and social science courses over a 4-year period in a minimum of 3 courses. I'm pleased to present this year's award to Jillian M. O'Toole. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award. A junior who is selected as an award winner should be chosen based on the following criteria: a demonstrated commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues, leadership and dedication to community action, strong grades and rigorous courses taken in the humanities and social sciences, and this junior winner will also be eligible to apply for a scholarship to the University of Rochester. And it's my pleasure to present this year's Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award to Seth A. Bracci. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award. Students who are chosen for the award should meet the following criteria: strong leadership skills at school and in the community, high grades in challenging courses, extensive involvement in extracurricular activities, and the junior winner again will be eligible to apply for a scholarship to the University of Rochester. I'm pleased to present this year's George Eastman Young Leaders Award to Noah D. Secundo. In addition to our other awards, the History and Social Sciences Department would like to extend recognition to those students who have shown special interest, initiative, and intellectual curiosity in history and the social sciences. This year we recognize the following students, beginning with the junior class: Catherine B. Moynihan and Lindsay T. Robinson. And the recognition awards for seniors: Abigail Chapdelaine and Julianne Fair.
Good evening, everybody. The Excellence in Psychology Award is a national recognition award for the American Psychological Association and the Teachers of Psychology in Secondary Schools, also known as TOPS. The Psychology Award is presented to a junior or senior who has taken advanced psychology and who has consistently demonstrated outstanding academic performance throughout the course. I'm pleased to recognize tonight Megan E. Miracle and Noah D. Secondo.
Hello again. I am pleased to present the Technology Engineering Department Awards. They're given to 2 students who are self-starters and consistently demonstrate a commitment to excellence and achievement. I am proud to present this year's Technology Engineering Awards to Andrea Cipriani and Matthew Lamondia.
Good evening. The Muriel Brown Award is awarded to a young lady who, along with good scholarship and leadership, has made a significant contribution to the girls' athletic program. This year's recipient is Anna Curley. The Red Stewart Award is awarded for excellence in scholarship, leadership, and an outstanding contribution to the athletic program at East Long Meadow High School. This year's recipient is Kabir Khurana. The Marilyn Baker Scholarship is a monetary scholarship given to a member of the boys and girls swim team who have demonstrated team leadership and spirit. This year's recipients are Benjamin Goulart and Lena Yakabuchi.
Good evening again. It's an honor to present on behalf of East Long Meadow High School football and the Kroll, Rice, and Chapuris families, our Chip and Peter Chapuris Memorial Scholarship. This is presented to graduating seniors who participated in 3 years of football, are going on to higher education, and exhibited leadership in football. Again, this scholarship is made possible by the Kroll, Rice, and Chapuris families. It's an honor for me to present this award tonight to Tristan Longmore.
The Virginia Schindler Citation is awarded to a senior for citizenship through services in memory of Mrs. Schindler, the spouse of a former principal of East Long Meadow High School. This year's recipients are Hannah Choi and Trent Sutton.
Okay, so don't worry, there's only 3 more left. Hello everyone, I am Ms. Matt Gillivray, and I'm the new Environmental Club and Environmental Science teacher here at East Long Meadow. There are 2 students here tonight that I would like to give the Environmental Award to. The first student has been an amazing help in keeping the school environmentally friendly by going around the school and recycling weekly. I would like to give this award to Trent Sutton. The second person I would like to recognize has helped students and faculty enjoy the outdoors more by helping spruce up the courtyards, which has allowed students to eat lunch outside and enjoy the fresh air when the days are yielding. I present this award to Mike Nevins.
Hi, it's my pleasure to give the following Key Club awards. For the President's Award, Adeyemi Thomas. For the Achievement Awards, Jack Carlskin and Michaela Race.
I'm here to present the Student Council Award given to the student who's shown great leadership with our Student Council. And it's interesting, it's the student who started tonight's event. I'd like to award the Student Council Scholarship to Jasmine Sabadosa. Before we leave tonight, I want to give two special thank yous. First of all, when I was sitting here tonight calculating all the funds that were going to our students, I think the Navy took us over the top to almost $500,000. So thank you to all our scholarship organizers. And of course, I'd like to say thank you to all these wonderful kids behind me. They did a great job tonight, and we're so proud of them. I'd also like to acknowledge the East Long Meadow Educational Association, the ELA, for their generous financial donations to sending some of our students to the Boys and Girls States and various academic memorial scholarships. So thank you, ELEA. And also one last thank you. This event does take a great deal of coordination and work, thinking about mailing out to all the organizers, getting the kids here on time, getting the invitations out. And we could not do anything around this place without the queen of East Long Meadow High School, and that's Miss Terry Hellier. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we hope you have a great rest of the year. Thank you.